Hello Sagittarius, thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Daily Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, we're going to use the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Alright. We're going to leave you there. We're going to do relationship first, single second. Oracle cards come out where needed. There's this card fell out. It's face down. I'm curious what we're doing here. Alright, so they're giving me another hint with that card. Now, this is outside of you. I feel like this is almost like the catalyst for the whole situation. You got victory and you got the Ace of Swords. But I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, something's coming towards you. It's on your side. Like it's directly affecting you. It could be work. For the majority of you, it's either work or family. Something's going your way. A major victory is what I'm getting. It feels like a major victory. It feels, I feel like it's monetarily beneficial. But it's the word coming towards you. Like somebody's trying to include you into something. Somebody's giving you an opportunity. Something is benefiting you, and I feel like monetary-wise, in a money way, it seems to be going your way too. That may be just kind of like a side thing in the sense of like it just happens to be going your way, but that's what's kicking the situation off. And I'm getting, as it comes in, the Nine of Pentacles is like you seem to be enjoying what you have, but you're seeing like how this could make a situation even sweeter, make things even better. You want to take advantage of this situation. It sounds really good. The challenge is the Page of Pentacles, which is telling me this opportunity is coming towards you. It's a victory. You're feeling very good about it. Somebody's including you. People are including you in something that you feel it could go very well. It could sweeten the pot. But the kicker is it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while before it's really going to mature. This is something you're starting at the beginning of. It's going to take a good amount of time before it really matures the way you want it to. Now, I'm seeing your partner on the other side with the Four of Wands and the safe home protection. I feel like it's how long it's going to take seems to be a damper. Because at first I feel like they think it's a great idea. They seem to be supporting you in the whole situation. But I feel like when they're seeing how long it's going to take, they got the safe home protection also weighing in on them. Like, you know, how much is this going to pull on other resources? How much is this going to pull on your time? How much is this going to affect our relationship and what we're doing from day to day? And their challenge I'm getting is they want to walk away from it. They got the Seven of Swords. They're not sure, like, the longevity. It's the time it's going to take. Seems to be putting a damper on it for them more than you, I would say. Now, when this keeps going, and I do feel like this is going to keep going forward, your partner, I'm getting the Tower card, and it seems to be matching your Justice card, because it goes forward. Like this is, you have to mull this over for a while, you think about this, but I do feel like justice goes your way, and you do take this offer. It's something you should take, and I feel like you do take it. Your partner, even though they seem to be in contact with you, I just don't feel like they're expecting you to really go for it, but then you do, and it feels like they're shocked. But this is not a bad thing. I don't feel like they're shocked in a bad way. I just feel like they know that you might do it, but they're not expecting you to do it. They're trying to kind of poo-poo the situation, if you will. They're trying to move you away from it. But when they find out you do take up the offer, you do go forward with it, they're not expecting you to, because they thought they talked you out of it, is what I'm getting. Now, when you do take up this offer, they do seem to be on board in the sense of like the King of Pentacles and the Death card. They know that now that you've accepted the offer and you've decided to go forward, then it's going forward. And I feel like the King of Pentacles is like they're just like trying to accept what it is for what it is. They're just getting ready for the long haul. They're accepting that you've decided this is going forward, and like whatever things were beforehand, now we're going forward with this situation. Now the situation is in play. There's no backing out at this point. Is that what we want to see? Because the death card is very tricky. Because sometimes, like you'll notice on this card, you got that white horse on the side. Like a new beginning is coming forward. I almost feel like the death card is saying that they don't really want to do this. They feel like it's going to cause changes that they don't want. But they're realizing done is done. They're trying to accept that and just step forward with you. Now, as you keep moving forward, you do realize this is going to take some time. That's not out of, like, you're not shocked. You know that's going to be how it is. But you got the High Priestess with the Hermit card. You know that this is weighing on your partner. For that reason, you're trying to be creative. You're trying to think of other ways to make this more, I don't know if I want to say beneficial or more appealing, I think is what I want to say to your partner. You're trying to make this more of a conducive situation for them. You got the High Priestess. She sees the good and the bad. She's like, all right, this isn't as appealing to my partner. Okay, so that's not going well. But what other things do I have here that I could sweeten the pot? Or what can I do for my partner to keep them a little bit more happy while this is going on? So that way it doesn't seem such a drain to them. And the Hermit right next to it is like you're putting a lot of thought into this. Because you're like, this is going to take a while. My partner was not over the moon about the whole situation. I know they're still not. But what can let me see if there's things I can do along the way here just to sweeten the situation up a little bit to make it more appealing for them as we go forward. Because I feel like what's going on here is like the first phase is the Nine of Wands here, because that's kind of how I see it. Like it's the first step on the way up the staircase here. The first step up the staircase, you're moving forward. It's making things better for you. But I feel like you're trying to be very accommodating to your partner. You're trying to like say, you know, I know this is going to take a while. I know you're not, you know, overly engaged with the situation, but I do feel like I can make this better for you. I'm going to do what I can to make this more an enjoyable situation for you too. Like just because I'm benefiting, remember that you're my partner, so if I benefit, you benefit too. One of those things. I'm getting, when you come forward to them, I'm getting that they're supporting you. I do feel them supporting you because I feel like you're acknowledging their feelings, how you think. You're saying, like, you know, I understand that you're not really finding this the most best. Like, I know you're not over the moon about the situation. It's not really completely to your liking, but this is going to benefit us in the long run. And I feel like it's really good for us. And there's going to be a point where we're going to be very happy with the outcome. And I feel like they're supporting you. And they're like, yes, I agree with that. I understand. Yes, I did explain to you that I didn't really want to do this, but I do support you in doing this. Don't worry about what we said before. I'm in with this with you. I feel like this is a supportive energy. I do feel like this is a supportive energy. I feel like they're shelving their concerns. They have this card face down. And I feel like the reason it's face down is because it's the Ten of Wands. I do feel like this is stressful for them. They feel like the longevity and how long it's going to go on for, to them it's very stressful. To them it is. But I feel like they're shelving those concerns because they want to support you. They believe that what you're doing is going to pay off in the long run. The biggest concern for them is the trip there. It's not where you're going. It's like the destination is great, and they're very happy about the destination. It's just packing everything up and dragging themselves down the road to get there. That seems like it's a trek. That seems like it's a lot to do. So that's the thing that they're just trying to, they're shelving their discontent with the trip because they're knowing the destination will be worth it. And I feel like they're being very supportive. They do find the trip very burdensome though. To them it's the Ten of Wands. They're trying to shelve it. They're trying to keep it back. They're trying to not show how much of a burden this is for them because they're trying to like just help you move forward. Just now that we've decided we're going to move forward, now that you've decided you're going to move forward, they want to support that. Because they do feel like you're right. It's going to be worth it when you get there. So they're trying to like just kind of keep it to themselves that the trip is just not that enjoyable for them. Are we good? I feel like that's fairly good how that's ending. It just seems like it's giving you the perspective about what's really going on with your partner. Because I feel like they might be more silent going forward about what they're really experiencing. That may be okay depending on what's happening. You have to decide for yourself. Depends how intense it gets. Because I do feel like they're picking up some slack that maybe they're not used to, but that might not be a bad thing. Alright, let's move on from that. Let's do Messages for single Sagittarians. What do we have for single Sagittarians? What do we have for single Sagittarians? Messages for single Sagittarians. Messages for single Sagittarians. What do we have? Empowering messages for single Sagittarians to show them the truth of what's going on in their situation and empowering them to move forward in a direction that they truly want to go in. Alright, what do we have? Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, I feel like this is you. I feel like that's you. Let's go a little farther with some of these cards. The Four of Cups is usually like a situation. There's a good situation, but there's a part of it that's just not to your liking, and it's hard not to concentrate on that part because it's very significant. It feels very significant to you. I feel like this is a past. Is this a past situation coming back? No. All right. Is this reminding you of something you've already done? There's a problem here. There's definitely a problem. And there's something, like there's love here. You got that Four of Cups though. It's tainted. The situation seems a little tainted. Is somebody... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Is this somebody you don't agree with or something? What is the deal here? The energy, like it's very... There's a lot of earth here. Like 1, 2, 3... 4. There's 4 earth cards, but then the Emperor is at the bottom, which has a very... For some reason, I usually connect the Emperor with earth. It feels very stable, very grounded. This is somebody that moves when they're supposed to move, though. They have emotion. They can communicate. But for some reason, I'm feeling like... This may feel like it's less passionate than you want it to be. And I'm feeling... There's a person, you have passion for this person. You do like them. But I'm feeling like this person may be a bit more sedentary than you like. I feel like you want to be more out there, and this person is more, if this is hitting, more an at-home person. I actually even see, like, in the past... I feel like you may have been like, I want to move towards somebody who's more dependable, somebody who stays home more, somebody who's not out and about living life in a crazy way, but somebody like I come home and I know they're going to be there type of feel. And I feel like in the past you might have been actually searching out somebody like this. You got the Ten of Cups with the Justice. You want that happy home life. You're looking for somebody who can build that, help you build that happy home life. But this person may be so sedentary that they don't like to do anything beyond what they have at home. And you're feeling like there's been problems in the past because you wanted something like that, but you weren't really finding something like that. Now, this person, they have the Lover's card for you. They think you're awesome. They're all into it. They think you're great. They're already looking at the situation like it's gonna actually lock in as a relationship. They're looking at it like that's where it's going. I don't feel like it's there yet. Like it's a single read, of course, but they're seeing you planning to go that direction. The thing is, this person is so sedentary that your thoughts are like the Two of Wands, in the sense of like, which way do I go? You do have affection towards this person. You are. It is like the spark. I feel like it is there, but you're also seeing like, I don't know, like this person doesn't like to go anywhere. I feel like this person really doesn't like to go hardly anywhere. At the very least, there's things that you like to do that you know that they're not going to engage in, and you're going to end up doing a lot of things on your own if you want to do them. And I just feel that like the atmosphere, like this person likes to be at home and you don't like to be at home all the time, and I feel like that's the difference. And I'm getting the Two of Wands is like, I don't know, the passion is there, but is this gonna work? Like, are we gonna end up living 2 different lives and just end up being roommates that, you know, do a little more every now and then? Like, where is this going? But you're not willing to give up. I'm noticing that too. Even though your thoughts are like, I don't know if I should be going forward with this or not. Where you're standing is the Three of Pentacles. You're like, I want to work at this. I want to see if this could actually work, because I've had other situations where I wanted this. I thought I wanted this. Maybe I just need to give it a shot and just see if it makes more sense over time. Maybe over time I'll feel more comfortable. Maybe over time we'll find a balance and it'll be okay. And what I see you doing, this on the top here, the Four of Swords is kind of like you're putting down your defenses. You're putting down that one cup almost. I feel like when I see the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, I feel like, yeah, you know that they like this. They're a little more sedentary than you would care for, but I feel like you're kind of like, you know what? I'm just gonna work with it for now. For now, I'm just gonna work with it. This may work out to my benefit. This may be for the best. This person is very dependable. I know where they're gonna be. They're gonna be home. I know where they're gonna be, so I don't have to worry about that. Excuse me. And what I see here, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're getting more engaged. You're getting more serious about this. You're seeing this person more. I still don't feel this locking in as a relationship just yet. You're seeing them more. You're giving this more of a shot. The Two of Pentacles is like you're still balancing it out. You're still trying to decide. But the Two of Pentacles as opposed to the Two of Wands, the Two of Wands is like, should I, shouldn't I? Do I want to go this direction? Should I go that direction? The Two of Pentacles is like, well, this is what's happening, and how can I balance it? The Two of Pentacles is more like, now you're into it a little bit more. Now you're trying to see if you can balance it. Now this stage is gonna hang on for a while. I'm getting the Temperance card is like, I feel like you're working through it over time. You're trying to balance it out. You're trying to find a good balance for like what you want to do. I feel like you're doing some things on your own that you want to do, but you're enjoying things with them. You're just really trying to get used to it, really evaluating if this is something you can get used to, evaluating if this is what you truly want. In the past, you thought this is what you wanted, but now that you're actually experiencing it, you're like, well, let me see, is this going to work? Is this really going to work for me? Now, at the end here, what I'm getting is the Eight of Pentacles with the Isis inspiration. I do feel like this is coming to a spot where it's either let's do this or let's not. It seems like there's a long period of dating where it's not, you're dating each other but you're not committed, like it's me and you and we're together. It's like a long dating period is what I'm getting. And then the Eight of Pentacles comes in with Isis inspiration. You have a lot built up in this situation at this point. And I feel like it's one of those weird moments where we're technically not together, but we are seeing each other as if we are together. So, like, I feel like you're both exclusive, but you're not, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's one of those things where you're flat out said, like, we're seeing each other, we're committed to each other, but you seem to be acting that way anyway. And I'm getting with the Isis inspiration, you're coming to this point where you're like, all right, this is where we've been, this is how much we've built over this time. We've been dating for so long that I need to either move forward and commit to this person, or I need to move on. And the Isis inspiration is saying, you're coming to that moment where you're like, is this really what I want? Is this really what I want? Besides this person, who this person is, how this life is, do I want this? I don't feel like it's a question about the person themselves and the passion. I just feel like it's a question about what your life will be with them, and do you want that? And when you answer that, you're going to know whether you're going to go forward or not. That's definitely up to you. It's going to be, you're going to come to that moment like, do I want this life? Do I want this type of life? Or do I not? And that's it. All right, I think we got there. All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.